The history behind Trinity is there was a group of individuals a little bit before my time who kind of, I guess like all of us, they started in one place and then they began to discover and narratives, of their lives unfolded, and they became curious and interested in different parts of the way the church worshiped. They discovered this third stream of the sacramental and liturgical, and they said, this is as beautiful as the other parts, of the church. And just started to engage that, just started to learn, started to discover, and they explored it, and they fell in love with it. And as a result, the journey just progressed, and we became Trinity Communion Church, a church that encompasses a lot of different ways of worship. So on any given Sunday, if you come in, the way that I like to say it is people have an opportunity for affinity, something that's familiar. What we do is we take different streams of worship and we incorporate them into our Sunday. We're a church that's charismatic. So you go in, you'll have upbeat music, you'll have people who are raising their hands, you'll have people who, towards the end of the service, we have on both sides after communion a prayer team. So if somebody wants prayer just for a blessing, they can come forward and they can be blessed. And then when you can come in and we do liturgy. We do liturgy every single week, and the culmination, the pinnacle of our worship is the Eucharist. It's communion every single week. And so people who have that thread or that stream of church experience where they grew up Catholic, or they grew up Lutheran, or they grew up Orthodox, they come and say, wow, this is something familiar too. So when I say there's an opportunity for affinity, it's like, wow, there is something here for everyone. We are a part of this bigger, grander community, this communion of saints, the faithful witness of the church from the beginning of time. And it's not just an individual relationship that we have with Jesus Christ. It's a communal relationship that in community we understand these things. The people of Trinity are family, brothers and sisters, grandmas and grandpas, kids. Out of the gate, this place has always been a relational community, and it's palpable. The beauty of a congregation that's cross-generational like ours, if you will, is we recognize that there is something to be gained from the relationships with each other. And when we sort of take off our masks and we let our guards down and we allow that to happen and become vulnerable amongst a group of people, that's where the greatest potential for growth and just excitement comes from. The thing that I'm most passionate about is inviting people into an ever-growing relationship with Jesus Christ. And for me, what makes me the most passionate is that recognition that I have only just begun, and to be real about that. And so to have that awareness that we're all kind of moving in this ever-growing relationship with Jesus Christ. So the person who's here and the person who's here and the person who's over there, if we can identify with this commonality that we've just sort of begun this pursuit of this massive, mysterious God, and be on that journey together, that's what excites me. That's what charges me up. One other thing that I think is a really big part of who we are is we love kids. I love ministering to kids. I think I'm a big kid at heart, and so it's very easy for me. And we want to just create a space where families don't have to worry about their kids being perfect and being beyond where they are. Well, I think I'd love to communicate the message of come and see. Come and see Jesus, and you will experience Jesus here, because that's our aim. Every single week we are pursuing the excellence of Jesus Christ. And if you lift him up, the scriptures tell us he's going to draw all men, women, and children unto himself. And come and see. It may be different, may be familiar, but Jesus is here. Believe, belong, become. That life has meaning, and it's found in Jesus Christ. That we're rooted and grounded in something way bigger than just our individual experience, and that we're all becoming, and we can impact the world for God in that journey and in that process.